from marketwizards.com and e-miningwizard.com. About 11:15 on Friday the 17th of May 2019, reminding traders to use risk capital you can afford to lose. All right, there's a quick wrap up. Don wanted to understand the angel and demon again. So quick review. First of all, this is our angel for the day. It is never moved. Whenever we have to move an angel or a demon, then we know that there's a trend in play. So this guy has never had to be moved. So we know the trend has been up. There was a demon that got knocked out. And then I said, I think that these guys are going to probably play inside day, but maybe not. We'll have to see. And then all of a sudden, we get that news bar and it knocks out the stops. I said, I think this is a stop run, and the only thing we can do is to use that high from yesterday, say 89 to 94 as our resistance. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll come back and maybe possibly come back and test that 79.5 to 78 area. And if we really get lucky, maybe we'll get back to 74s. And obviously, this is the middle of the angel and demon. This bar right here is your demon. And this is kind of, I think, option X games, because normally you would think once you run the stops, okay, it's going to take a little bit to come back. And this has moved pretty quickly. So one of the reasons I try to calculate the middle of the two is I think that's my target. And if I want to go below that, I need some really good luck. So that becomes our base target first. And then if we get some movement south side, fine. But that's usually the first primary right there. And you can see all white bars. And then this doji bar is actually the reference point for our demon. And the top of this bar is our angel at 61.5. Thank you, Brian. 50 off on NQ. And a reminder, Zeke had said this morning, that's a 9-point angel. We get a 9-point angel. That tells you the boys are going the other direction. So that's the most important part of that idea. So there's a great, I think the boys want an inside day, but we can't be sure. But that's what, I was expecting. And we can see, we'd suggested let's use that 89 yesterday's high, that this would be an attempt at retest failure the first time back up here. So the thrust is up, the contra is down. We said if we can get back here into that 78, 79, great. And then if not, maybe that 74 is available. Okay, which would be a 40 back. So this is a likely place for if you're short to make sure you're paid coming in here. And then you need the good fortune to come back past that and get back into the middle. So right now, all we know is this is an inside day. Longs have protected their turf, and they've also respected yesterday's resistance zone. You can see it, this 87.25, 87.5. That's right where we stalled. Yes, to answer your question, let's go back to the angel and demon. And we have our all-day one, and they won't always jive, but today they do, because we've taken out both sides, really, of the overnight range. Think about that. And look how we've come back to yesterday's close zone right in here. Shake out the overnight low by a tick, take out the highs, and then we've come back right back into that. So that's certainly like a swing middle right now. So to finish that conversation and for you, An angel is created by being a low whose low has not been taken out. And I want it to be a positive bar, and I want it to, or a doji. And then the trigger we said the other day when we were doing this is getting above it. That's typically where a pro wants to go. And then the money stop is down here. Because this is such a large bar, that's not really a good technique. We don't like that, but it will give us reference to it that the boys are in it. For us today, we said the 58s. And then, your bottom, you got to rely on 52 to 55. You don't have to go all the way down there to take a stop, but, you're going to use a money stop. So if you're trying to buy, 58 and it sinks back on you, you take your 2 or 3 point stop and say, okay, I'm wrong. But here's your trigger. And then this bar right here is your demon. And we do use a 5-minute bar for that. And then that triggers, and this thing almost immediately rejects. It's not even a setup. There's not even a come back and test. This is just, I'm out of here. Take what I can. Goodbye. So that's the angel demon. And the longs were obviously cackling up here, and the shorts down there, and the truth is in between. So that's your angel demon setup. And it's a pretty powerful idea. And again, it's not mine. It's one that I borrowed from Kevin Haggerty, Fidelity Investments, way back when. And I really like it. So this, the one way to tell that this was kind of a false top here, I'm sorry, not top, but just a shakeout, is because we came right back down. We shook out these traders here a few points, and then immediately came right back through this fast range. So that's a simple idea that I like to see. If we get that, and I'm saying, okay, if I've got a trailer, I think I can get a little bit more. First target is still going to be that 79.5, 78. And then if you can get down to that 73 to 72, good fortune. And that swing chart that we looked at shows it. Remember this? We're right back into our 2-day swing. So we held up here in the upper bracket. We knocked out these guys, and we've come right back to the middle. So I want to make sure anybody that's short thinks about getting paid coming in here. And then this is your pipe. So theoretically, 68 is going to be supportive. 88 obviously going to be resistance. And the truth may be in between, and that's going to be 78. Or the doji area for the day. So currently, that's the way I want to think for the current range. Make sense? Yep, absolutely. Good trade. All right, guys, I'm going to take a break. We'll see you in the Slack room. We've had a great week. I've enjoyed the new traders like Don who've come in, and Kyle, and guys that have come in and helped bring their expertise and shared it with this room. And again, there's a room where we try to do what we can to earn our living, but we're also trying to teach those traders, especially those who are newer to the business, want to help bring them along too. So I'll catch you in the Slack room. Have a wonderful weekend. You bet. And we should only be so lucky with these type of moves.